Hey guys, Renee again from Ray White FTG, coming to you with a quarterly update for the second last quarter of the year and what we've seen in the market with all the changes in the last 3 months. First things first, the number and the level of number of listings on the market in the city of Knox has gone up from 375 back early June this year, 2023, to about 535 at the moment. That's in excess of 150 properties in terms of a jump from the number of listings. And of course, what that's doing, it is straining the level of buyers per property. So we're finding that the competition is now shifting from being between the buyers to going and becoming more competitive between sellers. Therefore, it remains paramount more than ever right now to reduce your days on market. You don't want to be exposing your property to more and more potential properties coming on the market, plus not to mention what the potential buyers think about a property that's been sitting on the market for long. The best way to do that, to achieve a premium, to get the best price, to reduce days on market, is to make sure, number one, at the moment, is to price it correctly. More on that and a very specific example shortly. Secondly, the right method of sale. I'm finding at the moment that the clearance rates for auctions, yes, has dropped to about 67%, but the private sale clearance has dropped to 33%. So again, choose the right method of sale. Present your home better so it stands out in the market above all the others, and market it correctly. You cannot afford to cut back on investing and choosing a premium package for your marketing to put your home out there. What you really want is then when there's multiple inspections and there's a lot of homes on the market, you want the buyers to position your property at the top of their Saturday open for inspection list. And I would love to help you put your home at the top of the list in order to create competition and have the highest number of buyers look at your home and therefore extract the premium dollar. Because what you're essentially doing is you're flushing out the buyer with the highest budget. Back to the price point of view, I had a really good example of number 5 Bexarm Crescent in Rowville. Thank you, Geraldine, for letting me sell the family property. That property originally we listed it at 730 to 800. To reflect on the owner's expectation, the reserve was going to be closer to the top end of that price guide. However, we found that the interest was lacking. We weren't getting the right number of groups through. I then sat down with the client. She took it on board and she said, worst case scenario, I'll look at 750. So she would set a reserve at 750. Therefore, we adjusted the price guide down to 690, 759. The number of inquiries tripled, the number of inspections doubled, even also tripled, Section 32 requests, so on and so forth. And before you know it, after making that adjustment halfway through the campaign, come auction day, the property sold for $885,000. Now, here's the thing. $885,000 is $126,000 more than the adjusted new price range with the top end of $759. But it's also $85,000 above the original guide of $730 to $800. Had we not adjusted that price guide, I don't even think we would have even gotten anything in the original price guide. And it just goes to show that buyers right now want value for money above all else. Another standout example, I had 2 auctions in Ferntree Gully on the same day. It would have been, I believe, early August. One of them being 58 Olive Bank Road in Ferntree Gully. Price range of $1,175 to $1,275, sold for 1.28 at 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms on just above half an acre. Same day, sold a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 4-car accommodation, 2 garages, one at the front, one at the back, 51 Camden Park Parade in Ferntree Gully. And it only had 1 living area, but it was renovated really, really well. And that also sold for 1.28. So the market is showing at the moment that a proposition that's renovated and is immaculate is achieving the same, if not in some cases more, than something that offers double the amount of space, double the amount of room, so on and so forth. Feel free to check out those 2 examples by looking them up. The results are disclosed online. One of the standout auctions for me personally for the last quarter was 53 Pitfield Crescent in Rowville. 2 living areas, 4-bed, 2 bathrooms, really well presented. The kitchen had an uplift about 5 years ago. Sellers are moving up to Queensland. That was listed between $1,060,000 to $116,000. Reserve was 116, and the auction itself was actually very exhilarating, and it sold for $1,350,000, 190 over the guide. There's definitely other examples as well to talk about, but if you had a specific query around what your home is worth, or you wish to find out more about any results out there in the marketplace, feel free to reach out 0403 141 596. And today, coming to you from San Lorenzo here, pretty good restaurant actually in the Caribbean Gardens business estate. Thanks for watching and enjoy the last quarter of the year.